Um, and just all the stories I heard about the classic made me want to come here.
Oh yeah.
Just how fun would it be like just to be a writer?
Okay. And in coach's program here, because it's a run oriented offense, you had a very big game against Jordan because it was all a run oriented game, right?
For us, yeah. So he actually made a big play on defense. It was that interception I mentioned a minute ago,
Mm-hmm.
and he was with Jordan having all those great athletes. We had to put some of our best athletes on defense. So we moved him and another kid named Jonathan Mariscal to defense,
Okay.
and both of those guys had interceptions
Okay.
in that game, and it's what allowed us to win. The pressure on the quarterback, our linebackers really jamming those receivers, and
Yeah.
when the ball was in the air, Brian was able to make a great play.
Okay. Some of the best moments of the season. You're halfway through, 6 games in, a few more left, and hopefully some playoffs. But your highlight for yourself, the best moments.
Um, I would say the first game
Okay.
against Alhambra.
Mm-hmm.
Um, caught a touchdown pass, 40 yards.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
Okay. All right. And so you go both ways, and at the end of the game, now how is that wear and tear? Are you able to hold up pretty well?
Yeah. Well, the coaches they make us run, be in shape,
Okay.
and I prepared myself. To,
Okay.
so
All right. Any words of encouragement or advice or counseling from Jonathan, your brother?
yeah, my brother always talks to me,
Mhm.
always tells me like the best things to do in football, how to be um be a great athlete,
Mhm.
and also do good in the classrooms.
Okay. And speaking of the class, you're going to gravitate, or you're going to major in what course when you get to college?
Um, right now I'm not sure.
Okay. Undecided. Huh?
Undecided. Yeah.
Okay. And your best player you'd like to.
I would say Anthony Gonzalez,
Okay. All right.
receiver.
Yeah, very significant because it's a change. He's now with the
Yes.
Falcons, right?
Yeah.
Anthony Gonzalez, right?
Yeah, I noticed that a lot of our players are looking up to, NFL players, and a lot of our guys like the Latino NFL players. Like guys like Mark Sanchez and
Yeah.
the Tony Gonzalez and then Anthony Gonzalez from the Colts.
There you Okay,
So
I
there's
stand
a couple
corrected,
different
there's two.
Gonzalez's, and who knows, there might be a Brian Torres in the NFL someday too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we hope that these guys continue to look up to those guys and aspire first to go to college, and then we'll see. Who knows what happens from there.
Well, I was impressed. I think was it 2 weeks ago when I saw Camarillo catching those passes. What
That's
game was
right.
that? Was it the Steelers and somebody?
Yeah.
But Camarillo was in there, and he was.
There's
catching
a
passes.
lot of guys.
that
There's
was
a lot of guys out
Very,
there,
very
and
positive.
I'm certainly I look for those guys, and those guys know that they're in a position where they're being role models to a lot of the college kids and a lot of the high school kids.
Yeah.
So it's great for them to do that, and there's a lot of guys that if you go way back to Jim Plunkett and Joe Cap and
Yeah.
players like that, Anthony
Yeah.
Munoz,
Yeah.
that really opened the doors for
Tom
the kids.
Flores going-
Tom
yeah.
Flores, oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of unbelievable
Yeah, sure.
unbelievable
Okay.
coaches and athletes out there.
Okay, Brian. Quick last question for you. You're playing Bell on the road. Size up that game real quick for us.
Well, it's gonna be a tough game, and like the coaches told us that we can't go in there soft. We gotta go hard. Just go hard and get it.
Yeah,
Okay. Every game is a big game.
every game's a big game, especially with the record that we have right now. We are the team that people are gunning for. So it's really an opportunity for us to play under a lot of pressure and get better from there. See how we play under pressure
Okay.
and learn every week and just do the best we can. I think that's really important. We don't necessarily talk about winning. We talk about getting better and doing the things that are going to help us win, like doing a good job in the classroom and working hard in the weight room and doing what we're supposed to do with practice. And then on Friday nights, things will take care of themselves.
Friday Night Lights. Everybody loves
Oh,
it. Okay.
it's a great
All
experience.
right.
We're so fortunate to have that experience.
Okay, let's move on now to our fourth player in this first set. It's going to be Chris Moreno, right guard, number 55. How you doing, Chris?
I'm doing good, sir. Kind of nervous, but
Okay,
hanging
now
in
you're
there.
going to be fine, son. You're going to be fine. Your involvement in Roosevelt as a student and now as a player and role model to a lot of kids that are looking up to you right now.
It's said but now. Actually, it's said like he got me into the program because because my freshman year I was somewhere else, and also my 10th year. Then stuff happened, so I was looking for a high school. Then I spoke to Sid, and he told me about the program and how I was rebuilding and everything, and it actually caught my attention.
Okay.
Then I checked out the practices; it was pretty good. So I transferred in, and
Okay.
since then, my mindset in school it's changed because
Good.
with me I thought it was all I had was high school. That's it. But now the coaches gave me a chance to see after high school I could go to college. I could
Yeah.
actually do something with my life. After so it's it actually got me to the program and
Well, there's a lot of our whole staff is really to be credited for all the success that we have. Coach Cepeda does a great job working with these guys. Coach Robledo is a fantastic coach and great motivator of these kids. Coach Tavera does a fantastic job with our study hall program, and we have an array of coaches that really do a great job for us. And one of the things that I want to mention about Chris is his dad attended Roosevelt.
Oh, wow.
So it was really important for us to have him because we consider Chris part of the neighborhood. He lives in the neighborhood, and he's second generation Rough Rider.
Yeah.
And I understand I think his grandma, from what his dad told me,
Oh.
also attended Roosevelt. So he's third generation.
Yeah.
So it's one of the things that we have now at Roosevelt, second, third generation Rough Riders.
The tradition.
The tradition continues, and
Like-
he's part of that tradition.
Yeah, like Familia, it just keeps going and growing and going. So, Chris, your thoughts on this season so far? Have you met your goals and objectives?
with me I summer half
Okay.
since game 1 to now I improved my game a lot, and really I'm not happy where I'm at right now. Like I still want to get better and improve my game.
Okay. And when you watch the game on TV, it's looking at college or sports or a pro, anybody in particular that you want to work your game after?
Not really, but I look at like SC, UCLA, and the different teams and see where the lineman does. Really, I don't have a favorite character
Okay.
or player.
Okay. But you're in the weight room quite a bit, like Coach said. You're in study hall, and of course, you got to make sure that everybody gets to that training table too.
You know
right?
what? Absolutely. We are very. It's not easy. What you're seeing is you're seeing the result of a lot of hard work and dedication, not only by the team and the coaches, but also the parents, the teachers who do a terrific job of working with these guys in the classroom. Our parents come in and help feed these guys on Fridays, and they provide a meal for them on
Okay.
Fridays before the game. And then they also come in on Saturdays.
Oh, wow.
And we're very fortunate to be able to have our parents and people like Domino's Pizza and Tepeyac and the Wiener Schnitzel, who are also are great sponsors, as well as AJ's Barbecue, that they come in and provide meals for these guys on Saturdays.
That's
So
great. That's
we are
great.
very fortunate to have, it's a whole community effort, believe it or not. But these are the guys that actually get to step in those white lines
Okay.
and get the job done on Fridays.
And suit up and get out there and bring another victory home for Roosevelt High School. Your opponent, Bell, you guys don't overestimate nor underestimate everybody. It's always heads up on the day of the game, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anybody you know about Bell that
Now,
might be?
the whole defense is not bad from what I've seen. The defensive line looked tough, but with me, this week I'm preparing to do good and I'm hoping as a team we could beat them.
Well, I'm sure all your assignments will be met most of the game, and coaches will be working with you through every minute of that game while the defense or the offense is on the field. Coach, we're going to take a timeout.
Sure.
No, you're not going
I'm not going
yet.
anywhere.
No,
I'll
we're gonna
stick
just take a
around.
quick pause here because a few more players we want to bring up and introduce or reintroduce to our viewers here on EastLASportsScene.com. Don't go away. We'll be right back.